Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Tuskeh, and I wanted to quickly catch up with you folks about the channel, my content, and what really matters. This isn't going to be a particularly entertaining video, but I have and continue to be as transparent as I can in my thought process for the channel. So over the last few weeks, I've been working on the daily content as planned, and so far things have gone alright. It has quite a few problems, but it is doable. Unfortunately, making it doable isn't really cutting it for me. Some of the content that I create is pretty easy to make, such as the Monday meeting and Serious Face, which both require me to just write notes, discuss a topic, edit my voice, add some footage, and then edit it all together. However, a lot of the other content I create is much more complex. Guides, for instance, require research, the writing of a full script, recording the audio, editing it, recording footage, editing that, then adding an overlay, then text, then any extra effects that I want to add. Lore Nerd is also quite massive just in the huge amount of research that I have to do about a topic, but even then I make mistakes such as claiming that for some reason the Eridar were part of the reason Sargeras went mad. That was an error on my part and I apologize. So all of that said, I do really like creating the daily content. It's a nice mixture of videos and I particularly like creating the Lore Nerd videos. But all of this is, in my opinion, taking away from what really matters with my channel. Now, I created this channel with the intention of making guides about World of Warcraft. I've been playing the game for a very long time, and for some weird reason, I remember almost every aspect of it. I've always been decent at World of Warcraft, and I like helping people learn. That's what really matters to me. I don't want to be the guy that just makes World of Warcraft videos, because anyone can just put together a video discussing their point of view about a particular subject. WoW especially, because everyone has access to it and everyone is very vocal about it. I think it's very important that I do what I can to distinguish myself in that regard. So instead, I want to be the fellow who helps you, right? I want to be the fellow who you can ask for help about any part of World of Warcraft, you know, be it your class, the lore, questing, achievements, anything. And I want the channel to be less about me with things like my opinion, and more about my ability to help. I think that it's important that I work on creating that kind of atmosphere around the channel, and a lot of my videos have already been working towards that. I get almost daily questions about World of Warcraft, most of them about the Shaman, thanks to my Elemental guide, which also happens to be my most watched video, with nearly double the views of my second most viewed video, which was the level 90 boost guide. The work that I put into the Elemental Shaman guide has shown, and that's really what I want to work on, creating really high quality guides, just of the highest quality, you know, both in information and in production. So let's just get it out there. What exactly am I dancing around right now? Well, for now, I'm going to put the daily content aside. I don't really have the time to create so many videos to the quality that I want them to be at. And I'd much rather create fewer videos that are of very high quality, such as the Elemental Shaman Guide, than constantly churn out mediocre content. I'm not saying the content is mediocre, I'm saying that to continue doing them, I would have to start moving towards that. So the daily content is for the time being out of the question. I may still work on some of it, such as the Lore Nerd stuff, which I really enjoy doing, but it's going to be coming out on a little bit more of a sporadic time frame. Instead, I'm going to be dedicating my work time towards creating more class guides. I've got the next one in the works, and I intend to have that out as soon as I can, to the same standard as the Elemental Shaman Guide. Now, once all the class guides are done, which is probably never going to happen, but if it does get done, then I'm going to work on doing other big guides, and maybe we'll go back towards doing more daily stuff. And I am going to think about different ways to keep you guys, you know, entertained with videos as I continue to work. Because, of course, I do want to continue to create content for you folks, outside of just, you know, class guide once every 3 weeks. Although that's not the time frame I want to use, but you get the idea. So for other pieces of content that I have in mind, I have a few ideas, including some that I've been sent as suggestions, which is awesome. Make sure you are always sending me ideas for videos, because who knows, it might just become a video series, which is awesome. So a few ideas. First of all, the new players' guides. These seem to be doing pretty well in terms of numbers, and I think that they could prove really helpful to some players. Make sure you share them. If anyone ever has any questions about World of Warcraft, refer them to me, and I can make guides about it. If you have any suggestions, of course, then let me know. Next idea is questions and answers. Now, I get a lot of questions through comments, email, Twitter, and Facebook, and it might be an idea to start putting them together into a video or videos discussing those questions. And of course, as I continue to make more class guides, I hope to attract more kinds of people to the channel, and we can increase the amount of questions that I get asked, and hopefully make more of these videos, which is good. Next idea is a particular series of videos called WoW Live, and if you've watched my Boosted 90 guide, then you know what this is. This will basically be the 1 to 100 leveling process done live with a lot of the downtime edited out to alleviate boredom, because, I mean, as much as I like talking, I don't think I could talk for the 1 to 100 leveling process throughout the series of videos that it would require. So instead I'll do a lot of editing out, and it would focus much more, it wouldn't be a let's play, that's the main thing, I don't want to do let's plays. It's going to focus much more about the information that I would provide, and it would be discussing the process of leveling and the things I've learned about that process, because I've done it several times. And it might be helpful, especially to some newer players, and some older players might get some information out of it. And if you just want to listen to me talk, that might be an excuse. And of course, class guides. This one will remain one of my biggest priorities. I do have a few other ideas, but they're very in the rough at the moment, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do about them. It's been a very difficult time over the last couple of weeks. I've been very busy with a lot of things in real life, but hopefully we can start calming all that stuff down and getting back into the grind and really getting these class guides done, because I really want to get them done, and just getting out there and making the videos that I want to make. So for now, I'm going to work on those. I want to create the videos that I have the passion to create, and it's important, in my opinion, that I let you folks know about that. I'm going to continue creating as much content as I can, but it is important to me that that content is of high quality. And if that means a few days here and there without a video as I prepare my next guide, then I'm afraid that's just going to have to be the case. I'm sure you'll live. So that's it for this video. I apologise for it being less entertaining than normal, so I'll make it up to you with this awesome picture created by a fellow named George Canafani, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, so I apologise for terribly mispronouncing your name, but this picture is just awesome and incredible, and thank you ever so much, George. It's just amazing. So in any case, I will see you next time, and I wish you the best of luck with your gaming endeavours.